show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the camera.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and third down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Williams. And made by Pickens. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Williams to the air once more. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A gain there of 13 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. He slams it in there, and he is in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The first carry for King Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker, and that will lead to a 2nd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson up top again. To the tight end, Likely. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Bateman is the motion man. And he'll take this forward for about 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's going to be taken down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And a wall of bodies ready to greet him. He'll take this down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Jackson going to keep this one himself.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
But on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 back. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Go. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set up.
That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Chicago. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Bears are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. No motion over Flowers.
Hey, middle.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. For the outside, he's got Andrews down the field. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Jackson looking to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Bateman is the motion man. Down inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Bateman is the motion man. He'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. A design run here with Jackson. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Here's Williams.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Cougar 19, Warrior 70. Check go.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one a bit high, but it's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
No.
They'll motion over Flowers. Now it's Jackson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
To throw is Jackson. Now he takes off. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Now here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. Jackson now to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Ready up.
2nd and 7.
60. Come on, set. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Ravens 24, Bears 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
I think they saw something earlier in the game that showed some vulnerabilities in the deep defensive coverage. Then the execution, not only for the route runners to be in the right spot, but then for the quarterback to find his matchup, find the space and the breakdown of the coverage, and put that ball on target and lead to the big game.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big game. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Bateman is the motion man. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. No motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jackson now on second down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It's a gain of 49. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Hits the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson to the tight end Likely. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw, Jackson.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the first down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's a short throw caught by Kmet.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
Third down and 12.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Pistol formation with Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake, Jackson. going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go! Go!
Here's Williams now to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Shut up! Mustang 19!
Off play action. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Set! Viking 18! Check out!
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 2 on the play. brings up 4th and 1.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Ready? Ready.
That's taken in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Go.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchens. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll drop to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
All right.